Hey guys, it's Mike here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, My Little Toes. I'm so happy to see you guys right here. How can I say not because you guys are gonna turn off right now, right? So today I'm actually gonna give you guys a couple of updates about Instagram. So June 2018, Instagram just had a whole lot different changes and a whole lot things to actually, shake up the Instagram algorithm. And I'm gonna be really serious with you guys today. Aww. If you really think that I'm going to serious, I think we should just start it. Okay, so by the way, before we start it, I'm sorry to disturb that. I just want to say, ew. I've been off from YouTube for about a month, and the reason that I'm actually off from YouTube is because I say I want to take a break because I was so stressed and something, and I think it was kind of true. So it wasn't like the official comeback, but I just want to make this update possible because I just can't wait to share all this information with you guys. You guys really deserve some great information. Some of these guys message me, which is really touching my heart, and say that, you know what, Mike, your Instagram videos is just so useful. And I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. So okay, the story time ended right now. We should get into the business. So the first update is the reshare. So you probably already know about it. 2 months ago, I already shared this information to you guys, so you can definitely check these videos out. I'm gonna link it up somehow, I think. People basically just use the third-party app, try to rip off your content and post it on their own, or any of the feature accounts was still using all those third-party apps. But for this official update, that actually Instagram is trying to drive traffic to your feed actually. So it means that you're gonna share your post to your story. So how you're actually gonna do it is basically have you noticed that in each of your posts actually there is like above icon showing heart, comment, and the airplane icon, so or symbol, whatever you want to call it. The airplane symbol or icon is actually for DM, right? But what little do you know now, if you click on that, one of the first lines actually say that, add this to your story or something. Yeah, create a story with this post. In case that I'm actually forgetting, so that's why I'm looking at my computer screen right now. I'm kind of unprepared. What you can do with this reshare function is that it actually allows you to create a completely independent story from your post. It's just like when you're curating a story. You can edit the story completely. Basically, your post become an attachable sticker. I think I can call it sticker. We can call it sticker. We have like how many stickers options right there? We have like multiple of it, isn't it? Add some tags layer, tagging somebody else, adding location, adding hashtag, adding GIF. I think that's how it pronounced, right? If you're tagging your friends just because you find it funny, so you can make a memes out of it, it actually kind of forces you to generate kind of like an Instagram story connection with your friends. And if you're marketers, if you're influencers, if you're people like me, like an artist, if you do collaboration, I definitely think it's great to just direct the post to, maybe that you collaborate. Oh, I actually just popped an idea. Maybe I can do it in my next collaboration. It's kind of like, collaborate with somebody else. You don't share your own post. You basically share the post from that person you collaborate, and the person do the same for you. Smart idea. The first feature, which is what it is again, it's the reshare button. So you can actually just turn it off if you hated this feature, and it only happens to public accounts. So if your account set to private, well, nobody can share your post. Oh, I actually forgot to mention that everybody else can share anybody else's post. It's just like you sneak off their using the regram app. Well, actually Instagram allow you to do that, so that's kind of like not so cool. I think I need to wear my glasses. Pretty serious. Well, okay, the second feature, the mute. You can mute somebody else on your Instagram app. So you basically can mute somebody else's profile, you can mute somebody else's story, you can mute somebody else's post in general. So what you can do is that you go to that somebody else's profile that's pretty annoying, you don't want to see them anymore, or maybe for a while, just basically take one of just the 3 dots things, and you can kind of just go into it. It's a little too bright right now, we need to think to that. I think so much better right now. Actually mute somebody else's post, story, or just both in a go. Actually, it's like the Facebook snooze for 30 days. Basically, you didn't want to see somebody else post anymore because you probably feel annoyed by their actions, or maybe they posted too much, or maybe you just broke up with somebody else, so you didn't want to permanently unfollow somebody else, which I assume you will actually, but it actually gives you options right now. And people wouldn't be aware of that mute. It's just one step closer to the block. And it doesn't really work around in the way. I think it work around in the story a whole lot better. Basically, just mute somebody else's story, and their story will gray out and put it at the bottom of your story panel of the story feed at the top of your I mean at the top of your Instagram app. So it actually allowed you to, you know, just unseen their stuff. So when you actually autoplay all the story, their story wouldn't be played as well. I already did it. You know, no shame. I already did it to a couple people because they're too annoying and they're really kind of affecting my life. Guys, here's a moral story. It's totally right for you to mute somebody else when you don't want to see their post, but you just feel like, you know, you don't want to block them, you don't want to unfriend, you know, there's no unfriend. Unfollow them because you still feel like you want to respect the person, you don't want to hurt them. It doesn't really work that way, I guess. But to me, that I really think is nothing wrong. Like, you kind of like need to take a break from them, or basically you just want to unmute or mute. Oh, sorry. I mean, mute everybody else because you don't want to see their post, but you don't want to unfollow them because they would definitely, you know, go off after you. They would definitely say, why might you unfollow me? Why you unfollow me? Like, we're friends, isn't it? You know, social media can be a real deal if you do that, like a real deal, if you get what I mean. Instagram actually gives us more control right now. So yes, more control. So don't actually complain about Instagram don't give you control. Even though I kind of need to say the algorithm feed is still kind of messed up. I really think the algorithm feed doesn't really have much changes. It was not chronological, as I say. It is still not, guys. Basically, I really want to see things in chronological, but I understand why they have algorithm. They're gonna change the explode section. So you're gonna see things in categories. So they're kind of like categorize everything based on your interests, based on your activities on Instagram. So I think they're actually gonna use the algorithm to determine that. That is why algorithms still exist. But the fact that I think at least I don't see something else from 4 days or 5 days ago, so it's so much better right now. I don't exactly know how to explain about that right now. I think I talk way too much and I need to look at my book because I'm actually kind of winging it right now for the last 2 minutes, so you can basically skip this video. Way, you can definitely give me a follow on Mike Wenjinsu because I post digital art. Yeah, because I post digital art and I post a lot of stuff about art and design. Why I'm actually giggling like this, I don't actually know right now. I should look back at my book and talk more about the updates. Let's go to the number 3. Okay, number 3, which is, I would say, the final update I'm going to give you guys is the emoji slider. So in case that you're already a big fan of the post sticker on Instagram story, you probably will like this, or you most likely, I guarantee you most likely will like it because this is actually really interesting. I don't exactly know how it actually really works psychologically because I'm not a psychologist, obviously. The emoji slider is basically tell you to rate something else without thinking. Basically, you still need to think, but at least you don't need to think about A or B. You basically think in one way. So it actually gives a direct, stimulating your attention a whole lot better. It also kind of force you, you know, Instagram love to force people to do things, just like they force you to pay for advertisement just because your likes and comments are getting lesser and lesser, your engagement rate is getting sucked. The slider bar, which I'm going to show you, is when you actually slide, I'm sorry, I'm actually just getting out of breath already, guys. I mean, when you slide through from, you know, here to here kind of, which is from the left to the right, means that if you slide it to the maximum to the right, means that you really freaking love pizza. I can't believe that there are people that don't like pizza at all. That's really freaking awful. Like, pizza is the best thing ever, right? I'm so unashamed to ask people how much they do they love about my editing, and there are people giving me really low rate, and it was kind of sad, you know. And I'm actually going to be doing much better in my next editing. Well, that's why you need to follow me on Instagram. You know, joking aside, you guys can definitely choose whether you want to or not, obviously. Like, I didn't force you guys. Let's recap right now. Reshare to your story, basically help you to get more likes and comments. Not really, but actually get you more attention. If you're doing a cross-promoting or collaboration, as I mentioned just now, mute. I think it's actually kind of sucked because there's somebody else just complained to me, is like, you know what, like, I don't like the mute feature because, well, actually there will be more ghost followers. I don't exactly think it's ghost followers when you actually don't like somebody else, but you don't really want to exactly unfollow them straightforward because you don't want to hurt their ego for the next 5 days. Probably you before you decide to completely unfollow them. I feel like you are actually given control over your feed, and I really love it. I'm actually really evil right now, like the evil mode is getting on, but I'm still smiling because you never judge a book by its cover. Oh, I seems to be smarter right now after reading Gary Vaynerchuk's Crushing It. Kind of, you know, that's not. I just just hope that you guys get a lot of values in this video. And that Mike could just finish this video off in 5 minutes and you just talk too much. Seriously, I love you guys so much. Because of that, so I'm actually going to make a part 2. Remember, it's a part 2 video of this. I'm actually going to share the features that's upcoming to Instagram. There are like 5 of them, I think. Instagram algorithm is getting a whole lot better. Maybe I should be honest, for the first time ever, Instagram algorithm doesn't really get a lot better. It really sucks. But to me, I think my engagement rate is actually kind of, you know, good. I didn't really get much followers, but you know. So if you guys really get some values from this channel, I hope that you enjoy this. So like this video, leave any comments down below. I don't really have a specific question for you guys, or probably I should just ask you guys, out of the 3 updates I've given you guys today, which one is your favorite update? So let me know. Like, we was, oh wait, I think I forget one thing, which is when you're trying to comment on somebody else's post, basically it actually allowed you to, you know, type in the emoji straightforward. Actually give you like about 8 or 9 different emoji, and it's actually the emoji that we usually see people using it on Instagram. So what I want to try to tell you is that if you think emojis, you know, comment is actually kind of spammy, I don't think it is the case right now, because Instagram is actually doing it for you. So it means that if you're actually using emoji to drive a conversation, you know sometimes it's been so awkward, that's why you need to use emoji to kind of light up the mood. I think definitely go for that, because Instagram is now doing it for you. Right now, this video is freaking long already. I definitely want to end this vlog, you know, kind of like Instagram vlog right now. So I just hope you guys staying good. I love you guys so much. You guys really give me all the energy to talk about like a freak right now. Subscribe to this channel if you're first timer right here. Hit the notification bell, and you know what? See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Snoop Dogg. You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.